Hello, welcome to the second episode of RattleUp podcast. It's currently noon on June 9th, Sunday, June 9th. So to start this off, I'm just going to go right into a game recap of the week for the Diamondbacks. I'm your host, Chris, from RattleUp, and welcome to the show. Okay, so jumping right into it. We started our week off really badly against the Dodgers. Last Monday we lost 3-1. It was not a good game. Walker Buehler shut us down pretty good. Robbie Ray threw 7 innings, giving up 3 runs. 9 strikeouts, only 1 walk. Pretty good outing for him. Doesn't happen often, but he did pretty well. Matt Andriese and Andrew Chafin both didn't give up any runs in their appearances. Walker Buehler threw 8 innings, giving up only 1 run, and Kenley Jansen gave a shutout inning to close out the game. But the Diamondbacks' only run was produced by Christian Walker, scoring himself, hitting a home run in the 5th inning with 2 outs. But so overall, not a great game. Pretty rough overall. Not much went well for us except our pitching, which you can't say very often. And then moving into the next day, we lost 9-0. Araiu went out for the Dodgers, giving them 7 scoreless innings. Garcia and Alexander both threw a scoreless innings, but our pitching wasn't terrible, or it was pretty awful. But Taylor Clark gets a start, 5 innings pitched, 3 runs given up, only 2 earned runs. But TJ McFarland comes up, 2 1/3 innings, gives up 3 runs. Archie Bradley gives up 3 runs in 1 2/3. But yeah, no runs were produced this entire game. A very low scoring game, and overall not good for the Diamondbacks. So this started a 2-game skid, and moving into the final game of the series, the Diamondbacks take a game to avoid getting swept 3-2. And it's just a low-scoring game, which doesn't happen often when the Diamondbacks are playing. John Duplantier gets 5 innings pitched, 5 innings pitched, 2 runs. And then Chapin, Lopez, Hirano, Holland, Andriese, and Godley all throw scoreless innings to close out the game. Overall, really, really good day from the bullpen. It does, especially now. It doesn't happen often with Hirano, Andriese, and Godley all throwing. Kenta Maeda threw for the Dodgers, giving up 1 run. Urias goes 2 innings scoreless. Baez goes a inning, giving up 1 run. Ross Stripling gives up no runs in 2 innings of work. And then Alexander can't get an out, and we win on a walk-off in the bottom of the 11th. Alexander gives up the run. The Diamondbacks' runs were produced by Gerard Dyson, who had 1 RBI, and David Peralta, who had 2. All RBIs came with 2 outs. But, not 2 of the 3 RBIs came with 2 outs. So overall, good day for the getting big hits in the situational times, but yeah. And then we had an off day on Thursday for a travel day, as the Diamondbacks had to move on to the Blue Jays after taking a win against the Dodgers. Losing the series overall, but a big win to end out the season. The series. So the Diamondbacks won the first game of the series 8-2. Merrill Kelly threw 7 very good innings, only giving up 1 run. Archie Bradley goes a scoreless inning, and McFarland gives up an unearned run in his one inning of work. Marcus Stroman starts for the Blue Jays, giving up 6 runs in 5 and 2/3 innings. Law gives up a run, and Luciano gives up a run. With so much offense in this game, it came from a lot of people. David Peralta with 2 RBIs. Christian Walker with 1. Kevin Crone was the DH in this game. First career home run, and he had 3 RBIs in this game. And Eduardo Escobar also had an RBI. A very good game for our defense, our offense, and our pitching. And then moving into Saturday, an early game, 6-0. The Diamondbacks win again. Zach Greinke goes 6 innings, not giving up a single run. Chafin, Hirano both throw partial innings, not going scoreless. And Andrees and Godley have really been stepping up lately. Goes to a scoreless inning each. Sanchez starts off for the Blue Jays, giving up 5 runs in only 6 innings of work. Gaviglio gives up a run in 2 innings, and Miza gives up no runs in an inning. Ketel Marte, David Peralta, Alex Avila, and Kevin Crone each had an RBI, and then Nick Ahmed had 2. And then moving into the game that's actually going on right now, the Diamondbacks are currently winning 8-2, putting up 8 runs in the 3rd inning, and the Blue Jays both had a run in each of the first 2 innings. Robbie Ray is currently throwing for the Diamondbacks. He is in his 5th inning. He's completed 5 innings, only giving up 2 runs, and so but 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts, and he gave up a home run. But so the game's currently in the top of the 6th. Christian Walker I'm not sure if he grounded out but it says he got out. A good game for the Diamondbacks. 8 runs in a single inning. Christian Walker grounded out to the pitcher, and so now Kevin Crone is up. But our RBIs this game came from Ketel Marte, who has 1, Tim LaCastro with 3, Carson Kelly with 2, and Kevin Crone with 2. Carson Kelly and Marte both hit home runs. But yeah, an 8-run 3rd inning is always great for your pitching, especially when you can get their starting pitcher out in 2 2/3, and face the struggling Blue Jays bullpen. But if this game holds up, unless our bullpen does absolutely terrible and manages to blow it, the Diamondbacks will be 33-32. Or 34-32, moving into a series against the Phillies, a 3-game series. The starters for the first game at 4:05 Mountain Time are Taylor Clark against Jared Eichhoff, and then 4:05 again, John Duplantier against Jake Arrieta, and the last game is also at 4:05, Merrill Kelly against Zach Eflin. We'll also be moving into a 4-game series against the Nationals. 4:05 start times for that Thursday and Friday game. 1:05 on Saturday, and 10:35 real early on Sunday. None of the starting pitchers have been decided on that game, that series. Hopefully the Diamondbacks can stay above 500 against against the Phillies, a good NL East team who's currently sitting at 37-27, and the Nationals currently sitting at. Let me check where the Nationals are in the standings. Nationals are currently 29 and 35, so not great, but they're also in a series against the Padres today. So just going to take a quick look at the NL West standings. The Diamondbacks are currently sitting in tied for second place, or tied for third place with the Padres. A big win is needed today if they want to stay in third. But Colorado has played less games, so they are sitting a game above the Diamondbacks, and then 11 games above the Diamondbacks are the Dodgers. Dodgers are 44 and 21, Rockies at 33 and 20, or 33 and 30. Diamondbacks and Padres both at 33 and 32, and then the Giants way back there at 26 and 37. Currently, the NL West is only going to have one playoff team, and that's the Dodgers, who are running away with the entire league. Or running away with the entire National League. They are not the best record in the league, tied with the Astros. But they're half a game above the Astros. They've played less games, but the Diamondbacks are 2.5 games back from a wild card spot. I still can't see them making the playoffs. I would love to see them make the playoffs, but I definitely don't think it's going to happen. They're definitely not deep enough, but you never know. I didn't think they could ever make it in 2017, and then 2018 when I thought they would definitely make it, they managed to not make it at all. So we also went through the Diamondbacks draft, starting off against starting on last Monday. They had so many picks in this draft, and I'm just going to probably go through the first 10 rounds or so and just give a quick overview of their picks. Their draft has gotten a lot of good reviews, and a lot of people like it. This can definitely boost up our farm system. But overall, it's in my opinion, a very good draft for us, with so many draft picks. And yeah, just a quick injury update on Jake Lamb. Jake Lamb is starting a rehab assignment in Reno. Hopefully he can come back up to the major league soon and help us out, but you never really know. Okay, so I am just going to go through the first 10 rounds of picks. Starting off with our first pick. With the 16th pick of the MLB draft, the Diamondbacks selected Corbin Carroll out of Lakeside High School in Washington. In my opinion, he's a good pick. He's an outfielder out of high school, so there's always a slight chance he will not sign with us. But he is currently committed to UCLA. We could hope he signs with us. I think he should sign with us because, of course. But in my opinion, it's a good pick. He's a good outfielder with lots of players. And then our 26th pick is also out of high school. Blake Walston in the 26th pick of the MLB draft, which is compensation for our first rounder last year not signing. Blake Walston, a left-handed pitcher out of New Hanover High School in North Carolina. Also a good pick. Pitching is always a necessity with our team. We do not have enough. And the 33rd pick of the MLB draft, they selected a right-hander,